Okay, yeah, everybody checked in. Do I have all my turn marshals? All right. Got my marshals in spots. We are going racing. All right, we're 25 seconds in. Got Patrick Brill, fastest opening lap of 15.5. Got everybody else 16s and beyond. We're 30 seconds in, 5:30 to go. All right, we're 55 seconds in. Careful up front, guys. Oh, careful in the middle. Go ahead, Dave. Go, go. $110 down, $450 to go. All right, we got a minute 30 down, 4:30 to go. Right now, Patrick out front, 24:13 for pace. Got Jeff 23:15, Dave at 21:05, Jeremy at 21:08. We're a minute 40 down. Careful back straight. All clear. All right, 2:15 remaining, 3:45 left. Got Pat out front, 23:02 for pace. Jeff at 22 flat, Jeremy 22:07, Dave at 21:11. Got Pat 5.9 ahead of Jeff, Jeff 2.3 ahead of Jeremy, Jeremy 8.2 ahead of Dave. Just under 3:30 to go. And we're down to 3 cars. Three minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes to go. Yeah, 3:15 down, 2:45 to go. $2:30 remains. Got Patrick out front, 24:13. Jeff 23:11. Dave at 22:11. Fast laps in this one. Let's see. I got Pat at 14:8. Jeff at 14:9. Dave at 15:1. Jeremy at 14:9. All right, folks, we're getting close to 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Minute 40 remains. Minute 25 to go. This time by Pat 8 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 11 ahead of Dave. Pat's on a 24:11. Jeff at 23:07. Dave at 22:04. Oh, minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds left. Go ahead. All right, 5 down.
1 minute left.
Pat, Jeff, and Dave, your top 3. And your 3 remaining cars. 50 seconds remain. All right, folks, got 30 seconds to go. $15 seconds left. Got another heated buggy coming up. Race 3. Please be ready to go.
David Knoll done. Jeff Nyes done. All drivers are finished. Patrick Brill done.
All right, and that will be a race, guys. Patrick going 24:11, Jeff at 23:03, Dave 22:02. All right, we're moving on to race number 3.
Rice Cakes Supreme. Barry Soppet.
All right, I need a little bit of help in
Taylor.
the chicane. I got a car down in the chicane. If I can get my drivers from that previous group. All right, we got Edgar Vargas helping us out. I'm hoping he gets an off-road buggy pretty soon. You know, there's some XP225s on Marketplace.
Goompa.
All right, if I can get all my drivers from that last group. All right, folks, we are going to get this party started. All right, Barry starting us off at 14-4, BG at 15-1, Bryant at 14-2, Julian at 14-9, and Ryan at 16-0. We're 30 seconds in. All right, Goomba lap 2 of 14 flat. How about that? So right now it's Bryant out front, followed by Barry, Julian, Brian, and Ryan. 45 seconds in. Brian 26:08, Julian 25:06, Barry 25:09, Brian 25:11, Ryan 24:04. Brian going 14 flat last time by. His pace 26:07. So round 1 TQ, a 26:02 by Kayla Slow. Goomba with a 13.7 this time around. That brings it down to 26:05, getting closer to that TQ pace. 130 down, 430 remains. Bryant 3.2 ahead of Julian. Julian half a second up on Barry. Barry 1.5, 0.8 ahead of Ryan, and Ryan 0.7 ahead of Brian. Got a minute 50 down, 4:10 to go. Brian remains your race leader, 26:12. Julian 25:07. Barry also 25:07. Brian 25:10. Ryan 24:08. Yeah, 3:45 remaining. All right, Barry going 14:1. Brian a 14:2. Julian a 14:4. Ryan 14:2. Bryant a 13:7. Yeah, 2:30 down, 3:30 left. $2:45 down, 3:15 to go. All right, folks, we are coming up on 3 minutes down. 3 minutes remain. Bryant 26:10, Barry 25:05, Julian 25:06, Brian 25:07, Ryan at 24:05. 2:45 to go. Careful up front, guys. That is clear. Careful on the back straight. Oh, man, it looks like Goompa might be dead. That's going to promote Julian Taylor to the top spot. Julian on 25:06. Got Brian 25:08. Ryan at 24:04. Barry 24:04. All right, folks, we are just about 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Is that Tim's voice I hear? All right, we got a minute 35 to go. A battle for the top spot right now. Taylor versus Gross. Got a minute 25 to go. So BG 25:07, Julian 25:10, Barry 24:02, Ryan 24:11. Yeah, just over 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
$50 seconds remain. Ah, 35 seconds remaining. Brian now 5-second lead. Julian 1.8 ahead of Barry. Barry 11 ahead of Ryan. Got 30 seconds to go. All right, 10 seconds left. Drivers, make the most of it. Race number 4, be ready to go.
Rice Cakes Supreme done. Barry Soppet done. Julian Taylor done. All drivers are finished.
And that'll be race BG
Ryan
25:07. Julian at 25:12. Barry 25:13. Ryan 24:12. All right, folks, I will need you to set your buggies down. Come on out to turn marshal. Up next, race number 4. All right, this one's going to be George, Theo, Ben, Milo, and Terry.
Ten car Ted. Terry O. Young. Milo Laxon. George Laxon. Ben Halverson.
All right, need a little help at the first double. If I can get all my guys from that last one to the track, please. All right, do I got all my marshals out here? Got Ryan, I got Barry, got Goomba. Yeah, I'm not going to make anyone stand in that middle channel. Yeah. Right there.
You're safer right there. There you go.
Hey, I'm not going to tell you how to live. Oh, jeez.
Right in it.
Hey, where'd that buggy go? Oh, no. All right, folks. We're about ready to get this one going. So, George make his way part way around the course. All right, folks. We're going racing.
Blame me now, Lou.
All right, fastest opening lap goes to Laxton out of 16.3. Got little Laxton going 16.8. Theo going to 16.9. Terry going 17.4. Ben 18.1. All right, lap 2 in the books. George going to 16.1. Terry going 15.8. 45 seconds in. Right now it's George, Terry, Theo, Milo, and Ben. Your running order. So that green buggy is your leader. So when he comes up on you, just give him a little bit of space. Oh, careful in the middle, guys. Hey, George doing a little turn marshaling from the driver's stand. Ryan was there, though. A minute 30 down, 30 to go. Oh, George on 22.04. Milo up to the 2 spot, 21.03. Terry 21.05. Theo 21.11. Ben 20.05. All right, biggest battle out here is going to be for the 2 spot. That's Milo versus Theo versus Terry versus Ben. Milo currently 1/10 ahead of Theo. Theo 1.8 ahead of Terry. Terry 1.1 ahead of Ben. Meanwhile, George enjoying a 5.8 second lead. And we got ourselves a pack forming here. $225 down, $235 to go. Oh, a little trouble for your race leader. BG able to get him on his wheels before the pack comes up on him. 240 down, 320 to go. You know, 3 cars is a pack. If it were 4 cars, I'd be calling it a hornet's nest. 250 down, 310 to go. George 4.5 ahead of Terry. Terry 0.1 ahead of Milo. Milo 3 ahead of Ben. Ben 0.5 ahead of Theo. 2:55 to go. Got 2:35 remaining. George going to 15.5. Terry going 15.8. All right, we got 2:20 to go, drivers. George 7.4 ahead of Milo. Milo 1.8 ahead of Ben. Ben 0.4 ahead of Terry. Terry 2.7 ahead of Theo. Oh, Ben Halverson with a couple of early apexes.
Two minutes left.
Got minute 55 remaining. George on at 22:05. Terry 21:04. Milo 21:10. Ben 21:13. Theo 21:14. Minute 35 to go. So we got a minute 20 remaining here. 80 seconds left. $70 seconds to go, drivers. And closest battle going to be for the 3 spot. Ben 2 seconds ahead of Theo. Theo now 4 seconds ahead of Milo.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. A minute to go. $45 seconds remaining. $30 seconds to go, drivers. And trouble first double. That is clear. Take it smooth. Keep it easy. Keep it smooth. Take it easy. 20 seconds remain.
Milo Laxon done. Terry O Young done. George Laxon done. Ben Halverson done. All drivers are finished.
And that'll be a race, guys.
10 car,
George
10 done.
Laxon taking this one 22:01. We got Terry 21:01, Ben 21:09, Theo 21:15, Milo 20:02. All right, folks, that will take us into race number 5. This one is going to be Kalis, Kevin, Omar, Steve, and Eric.
Steve Loeb. Bruh. Kevin Allen. Eric Vasiodine. Omar Manan Salsa.
All right, folks, I am looking for my drivers from the last race. I'm going to need you guys out here, please. All right, do I have everyone from that last group? George, Terry, Ben, Theo, and Milo. I see George. I see Theo. No, Ben's in the corner. There's Terry. Then Milo over there. Yep, okay, we're good to go. All right, folks, we're going live loop. All right, Kayla's going 13-8 on the opening pass. Lap 2 in the books for some of my competitors. We're now about 40 seconds in. So far, I got Kayla's at 13-7, Kevin a 14-2, Omar 14-3, Steve a 14-5, Eric a 14-6 with a 21-5. So we got EV out here practicing 21-5 for the Nationals coming up. Believe the guys are going to be heading out probably Tuesday-ish, Tuesday, Wednesday. That event will be going from that point through Sunday. Minute 15 down, 4:45 to go. We're minute 30 down, 4:30 left. Kayla's 27-10 in the works. Got Kevin 25-03, Omar 25-13, Eric 25-14, and Steve 24-01. Buck 45 down, 4:15 remains. Yeah, if you're curious about how fast the 25 car can potentially go, Eric Vasutin right now, 14-6 in the mix. Yeah, 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Kayla's 6.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 3.3 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.6 ahead of Steve. Steve 3.4 ahead of Omar. Got 3:35 remaining here. And Omar pulling aside, maybe making some adjustments. 2:40 down, 3:20 to go. Okay, let's 27-13 in the works. Yeah, Kevin a 25-07, Steve a 25-12, Eric a 25-14, Omar 24-15. Omar just did his fastest lap, a 14-1. He's having fun. So Omar did have a bit of an unscheduled pit stop, but making up for it with some good laps here. Ah, okay. Omar said he was adding boost. Man, I wish I could do that. Yeah, 2:30 to go, drivers. And Kalis Lowe making quick work of his competitors. I wonder what the parlay odds on Kalis Lowe are at the Nationals. We got 4 minutes down, drivers.
2 minutes left.
Minute 45 remaining. Kayla's still on a 27-12 for pace. Kevin on 25-08, Steve 25-12, Eric 24-08, and Omar 24-10. Got minute 30 remaining, drivers, 90 seconds to go. Minute 15 remains. So Kalis 18 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.8 ahead of Steve. Steve 9 ahead of Omar. Omar 2 ahead of Eric.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. A minute remains. .45 seconds left. .30 seconds to go. Closest battle now going to be Kevin versus Steve. They are 1.6 apart. 20 seconds remain. Kevin's pace 25:10. Steve at 25:12. 10 seconds left.
Omar Manan Salsa done. Kevin Allen done. Bruh done. Steve Lung done.
Oh, man.
All drivers are finished. Eric Vasiodine done.
33-second lap. Assist to Theo Lynn. All right, so it's going to be Kalis going 27:16, Kevin 25:09, Steve 25:15, Omar 24, Eric 24.
Barry Soppet.
And it is truck time. Stadium
Brian R.
truck.
Randall. Patrick Brill. Rice Cakes Supreme.
All right, looking for a few more trucks to check in. Also, if I can get my group from that last race, may need your help, guys.
George Laxon.
Julian, are you going to make it?
Julian Taylor.
All right, folks. This is our truck class. And we're about ready to get this party started. And they're off. right, fastest opening lap goes to BG at a 14.5, bringing it down to a 14.2. Got Julian 14.9, Barry 15.0. We're 40 seconds in. This is our truck class on track. Yeah, stadium truck really is a great class. If you haven't tried driving a stadium truck, definitely recommend giving it a chance. They are 13.5 powered, but if you're not feeling up for that, I think these things would probably go pretty quick with a 17.5 nowadays. You know, it's kind of like 21.5 buggy. It's only a few tenths off of 17.5 buggy if you're doing it right. Got minute 20 down, 4:40 to go. Yeah, BG 26.12, Barry at 25.10, Julian 24 flat, Pat 23 flat, Ryan 23.07, George 23.15. Got minute 40 down. Brian, Barry, Julian, Ryan, Pat, and George, your running order. So BG currently 4 seconds ahead of Barry. Brian going 14.1 that time by. Barry going 14.4. Gap is 4.2. Got Barry 1.8 ahead of Julian. Julian 6 ahead of Pat. Pat 1.3 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1 second ahead of George. .220 down, 3:40 remains. Brian 4.1 ahead of Barry. So Brian currently on at 26.13, Barry 25.09, Julian 24.02, Pat 23.07, Ryan 23.09, George 22.01. 3:20 to go. This is race number 6. Yeah, four-wheel drive coming up next. And then after that, we'll take a short break and get into the main events. Careful, back straight, back straight. That is clear. 2:45 remains. Right now, Brian 25.03, Barry 25.11, Julian 24 flat. Careful on the left. Pat 23.05, Ryan 23.11, George 22.04. We got 2:30 to go, drivers. $2:15 remains. All right, folks. We are now 4 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
BG 5 seconds ahead of Barry. Barry 2.5 ahead of Julian. Got Julian 14 ahead of Pat. Pat 1.6 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 11 up on George. Minute 45 remaining. Minute 35 to go. Brian, Barry, Julian, Pat, Ryan, George. Closest battle right now going to be for the 4th spot. That is Pat and Ryan within 1 second. Minute 15 remains. 75 seconds to go. Barry goes 14.3 that time around. Julian a 14.5. We are now 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Brian, Barry, Julian, Pat, Ryan, George. .45 seconds to go. Careful, back straight, back straight. Go inside. All right, that is clear. 30 seconds remain. Fifteen seconds remain, drivers. Oh, Brian takes a tumble. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Julian Taylor done. Rice Cakes Supreme done. Patrick Brill done. Barry Soppet done. Ryan R. Randall done.
George is still alive.
All drivers are
That'll be
finished.
a race, guys. It's going to be Brian
George
taking that one,
Laxon done.
25.09. We got Barry 25.11, Julian 24.03, Ryan 23.04, Pat 23.10, and George 22.16. Okay, we are now on to race number 7. That is four-wheel drive, mostly.
Jovi Levin.
I'm going to call it 3 out of 4-wheel drive.
Bruh. Jeremy Natividad. Gumpa.
I guess this amounts to our open buggy class for the day. Mostly 4-wheel drives, but the fastest car out here is the 2-wheel drive. All right, if I can get my drivers out here from truck, I may need you guys to marshal. It looks like we got one more 4-wheeler joining the fun. Good stuff. Let's get that car checked in. Nice. Julian's the man.
Julian Taylor.
All right, folks, we are going racing on the tone. Oh, Jovi's starting us off at 13-1. A little bobble on lap 2. We'll see how that plays out. 30 seconds in. Careful, last double. That is clear. So it's going to be Kalis Lowe taking over the top spot. Careful, back straight. Go wide. All clear. All right, now it's Lowe out front, 26.03, 11, 26.13. Taylor, 25.10. Mirafonte, 25.12. Natividad, 22.07. Kalis going 13.5 that time by. Got minute 15 down, 4:45 remaining. Right now it's Kalis, Brian, Jovi, Julian, and Jeremy. Minute 30 down, 4:30 remains. Yeah, Kalis 26.02, Brian to 26.12, Jovi 25.08, Julian 23.01, Jeremy 23.14. All right, we are now 2 minutes in. 4 minutes remain. Currently, Kalis 2.6 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2.2 ahead of Jovi. Jovi 10 ahead of Julian. Julian 4 ahead of Jeremy. Back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight, guys. Careful at that first double. That is clear. Yeah, 2:35 down, 3:25 to go. Kalis at 13.3. New fast lap for him. Bryant also 13.3. Yeah, 3:15 to go, drivers. Kalis at 13.2. Jovi at 13.1. Bryant at 13.2. All on lap number 12. Yeah, 2:50 to go, drivers. Just past halfway. Kalis, Jovi, Bryant, Julian, and Jeremy. Right now, Kalis 27.12 is the pace. Jovi 26.05, Bryant 26.11, Julian 24.06, Jeremy 23.14. $2:20 remaining. All right, 2:10 to go.
Two minutes left.
Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Careful on the left. Woo! Indeed. Minute 45 to go. So we got Kalis 6 ahead of Jovi. Jovi 6 ahead of Bryant. Bryant lap up on Julian. Julian 10 ahead of Jeremy. Got minute 25 remaining, drivers. Careful, first double, guys, first double. That is clear. Just over a minute remains. Kalis 27.11 for pace. Jovi 26.08, Bryant 26.12, Julian 24.07, Jeremy 23.14. $35 seconds left. 25 seconds remain. $15 seconds, drivers. Looks like Kalis is going to take the round, but Jovi likely going to hold on to top qualifying spot.
Jovi Levin done. Gumpa done. Julian Taylor done. Bra done.
All right, that'll
All
be a race,
drivers
guys.
are finished.
It'll be Kalis 27.12, Jovi 26.05, Bryant 26.10, Julian 24.07, Jeremy getting 21. All right, folks, I will get the main event set up. We'll take a short break here, and I'll get back to you with more details. All right, guys, had to restructure things a little bit. So our first race up is going to be the C group of buggy: George, Terry, Theo, Ben, and Milo. Next race is going to be the B group: Steve, Ryan, Eric, Jeremy, Patrick, Dave, Jeff, and Dave. Our A group: Kalis, Bryant, Barry, Brian, Kevin, Omar, and Julian. Then rookie will be race 4, rookie and sportsman truck. Stadium truck will be race 5, and 4-wheel drive buggy will be race 6. And we'll do that twice. Yes, double main format today. All right, folks, do we need a lunch break? Some people actually saying no. Okay. Oh, yeah, some people are saying yes. I don't know. How's half hour sound, guys? Okay. So, yeah, we're looking about 1:45.
Car Ted. Jeremy Natividad. $17.1. 14.9. 17.5. 14.8. 15.1. 25.6. 15.3. 18.1. David Newell. 17.7. Aiden Snow. 21.7. 14.9. 17.7. 19.6. 19.5. 110.6. 25.4. 19.4. 16.1. 135.9. Ben Halverson. 42.2. 16-1. $16.3. 138.5. 15-4. 15-3. $17.8. 19-8. $17.7. 19-5. 41 flat. 146.4. 18-5. 19-1. 16-6. $19.4. 23.7. $49.2. 40.5. 16-6. 15-2. 43 flat. 58.6. 24.4. 19-8. $17.3. 15-3. 232.9. 17-9. 51.3. Ryan R. Randall. 15-5. 18-7. 16-4. $17.1. 28.3. 35.2. 19-7. 30.8. 17-3. 17 flat. 18 flat. 14-7. 27.1. 15-8. 21.3. 16-4. 15-5. 22.9. 42.8. 19-3. 15-6. 15-5. Steve Loom. 15-5. 26.3. 16-7. 15-1. 18-5. 27.3. 15-5. 14-6. 16 flat. 14-4. 29.3. 15-1. 15-1. 15-1. 22.2. 27 flat. 14-9. 15-2. 14-2. 27.9. 19-6. 14-4. 16-6. 16-8. 14-5. 17 flat. 14-8. 25.7. 17-2. 14-8. 'Milo Laxon. 15-3. 14-9. 24 flat. 15-2. 17-8. 18-1. 25.9. 24.3. 17-3. 15-7. 17-7. 17-7. 15-7. 27.5. 17-8. 17-9. 29.4. 47.9. Kevin Allen. 18-7. 'Joey Ramos. 18-1. 15-6. 36.5. 19-8. 14-2. 17-5. 14 flat. 14-2. 19-2. Julian Taylor. Ryan R. Randall. 18-7. 16-2. 14-4. 15 flat. 19-4. 16-6. 24 flat. 17-4. 19-2. 14-6. 19-4. 14-9. 23.4. 18-5. 18-9. 15-6. 21.1. 34.1. 17-2. 14-8. 24.4. 17-3. 19-7. 16-9. 35.6. 14-4. 15-1. 19-3. 14-9. 22 flat. 15-3. 28.6. Jeremy Natividad. 15-4. 23.7. 20.4. 14-9. 17 flat. 15-7. 33.6. 36.5. 15-1. 32.9. 14-6. 16-6. 16 flat. 46.3. 25.6. George Laxon. 24.7. 19-5. 31.4. 16-1. 17-5. 22.7. 15-6. 19-4. 13-4. 15-6. 15-4. 17-3. 21.7. 17-2. 28.7, 15-3. 16-1, 16-7, 24.6, 25.9. 15-5. 19-5. 17 flat. 34.8. 52.2. 41.1. 18-5. 15-7. 16-5. 18-2. 18-8. 17-1. 40.8. 16-7. 16-6. 51.2. 15-8. 17-1. 52.4. 49.5. 16-1. 27.1. 21.6. 23.3. 17-3. 33.5. 14-5. 17-7. 15-3. 16-7. 14-3. 15-5. 15 flat. 17 flat. 16-3. 15-5. 16-9. 18-1. 35.2. 23.1. 17-7. 15-5. 17-3. 30.7. 16-4. 15-7. 16 flat. 13-9. 16 flat. 15-7. 15-5. 17-8. 16-3. 16-6, 24.3, 17-2,
Richard Brannon.
20.6, 15-5, 21.2, 19-6, 16-5, 31.4, 18-7, 29.6, 18-2, 25.3, 20.9, 17-4, 18-6, Jovi Levin, 33.8, 10 Carted, 35.6, 13-8, 17-6, 17-4, 17 flat, 13-6, 16-4, 14-5, 21.1, 16-8, 13-6, 17-3, 16-7, 16-7, 18-3, 30.7, 16-6, 13-4, 101.7, 17-3, 13-6, 16-6, 16-6, 14-6, 13-4, 24.4, 13-5, 32.2, 18-2, 13-3, 16-9, 15-3, 16-9, 16.6, 46.3, 32.1, 13.4, 15.6, 16.7, 16.9, 13.6, 14.6,
All right, folks, it is about that time.
13.3,
Time to start our
17-3.
round of main events.
16.1.
So our first race up is going to be George, Terry, Theo, Ben, and Milo, RC Group of Buggy. All right, we're doing this Wednesday night style. We're going to take one bump up from the previous race to the next. So if you win the C main, you get to race the B main. If you win the B main, you get to race the A main. If you race the A main, well, you can bump up and race against some four-wheel drives if you want. I will need probably a volunteer or two to marshal race number 2. Cool. All right, C Group of Buggy, George, Terry, Theo, Ben, and Milo. Winner gets to race the B main event. All right, turn marshals will be four-wheel drive.
Milo Laxon.
Let's see, I got Bryant, I got Jeremy, I got Brian, substituting for Julian. If I get Kalis out here, and then maybe Jovi, if I can have you marshal race 2 instead, that'd be awesome. All right, folks, lineup, George 1, Terry 2, Theo 3, Ben 4, Milo 5. All right, folks, we're going to put 6 minutes on the clock. Winner goes on to the B main. We're going racing less than 5. Here we go. Nice to be George Laxon out front, starting to pull away. 2.1 seconds up the road. Got Theo 0.6 ahead of Milo. Milo 0.4 ahead of Ben. Ben 1.6 ahead of Terry. Got 30 seconds down. .45 in, 5:15 to go. Laxon out front, driving the green car. Second place, Theo, driving the yellow ride. Third place, Terry O'Young, driving the red car. Lime wheels. 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. So fastest lap, George Laxon going up 15.5. Yeah, Terry is 16.0, Theo 16.5, Milo 16.6. Careful on the back straight. Go wide, wide, wide. Minute 25 down, 4:35 left. Minute 40 down. Got George 8 seconds ahead of Theo. Theo 1.8 ahead of Terry. Terry 9 ahead of Ben. Ben 0.9 ahead of Milo. Got a minute 50 down. 4:10 to go. Two minutes down. 4 minutes left. All right, George, Theo, Terry, Ben, Milo, your running order. Wow, we got Ben and Milo the exact same fast lap down to the 1,000th. 16.271 for both those drivers. So we're 2:30 down, 3:30 left. Got George 9.2 seconds ahead of Theo. Well, now 11.3 seconds ahead of Theo. Theo, 8.4 ahead of Terry. Terry, 2 ahead of Ben. Ben, 2 ahead of Milo. And Halverson works his way up to the 3 spot. Milo in the 4. Terry O back to the basement. Yeah, 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go, drivers. All right, George, 17 seconds up on the field now. Got Theo 9.7 ahead of Ben. Ben 1.2 ahead of Terry. Other way around now. Terry 3 ahead of Ben. Got 3:25 down, 2:35 to go. $2:20 remains. Got our B-main up next.
Two minutes left.
All right, we got minute 50 to go, drivers. George 18 ahead of Theo. Theo 6 ahead of Terry. Terry 8 ahead of Ben. And Ben clocks in about 9 seconds up on Milo. Minute 35 remains. Got our B-main event coming up next. Right now, George 19 seconds ahead, looking like he has got a hold of this one. Minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds left. Oh, careful at the wall ride, guys. That is clear.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. We got a minute to go here. George now 21 seconds ahead. Theo 5 seconds ahead of Terry. Terry 12 ahead of Ben. Ben 7 ahead of Milo. 40 seconds remaining. Careful up front, guys. That is clear. $25 seconds remain. Closest battle going to be Ben versus Milo. Trouble up front. Oh, we got one down the chicane. 10 seconds left. Oh, Milo making his way by Ben. Gap is now 2.7 in favor of Laxton.
10 quartet done. Terry O Young done. Milo Laxon done. All drivers
All right, that'll
are
be a
finished.
race, guys. George
George
Laxton gets the
Laxon
bump up
done.
to the B main
Ben
event.
Halverson done.
Wrestle order: Theo, Terry, Milo, and Ben. All right, remember, guys, that's just the first C main. We're going to do another round of main events after this round is completed. All right, so George will be making his way to the B main. Up next is the B main. That's going to be Steve, Ryan, Eric, Jeremy, Patrick, Jeff, David, and George. All right, I may need all my guys from that last race.
Ryan R. Randall.
If I could also get Jovi and maybe a volunteer as well, that'd be great.
Jeff Nyes. David Newell. Steve Loom. Eric Vasiodine.
Careful at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. If I can get all my drivers from the last one, might need
Jeremy
a volunteer or two.
Natividad.
Yeah, Ben camouflaged. He's wearing his carpet gray shirt. All right, well, got some marshals out here. If anybody wants to help out, I could probably use one more on the left side, but we got what we got. All right, I need George to check in here. Let's set the grid in the meantime. Gonna be Steve on the 1, Ryan 2, Eric 3, Jeremy 4, Pat 5, Jeff 6, Dave 7, and we'll get George on the 8. Thank you, Omar.
George Laxon.
All right, folks, grid is set. Drivers ready. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. So this is our B-main, a 17.5 buggy, although we do have a couple of 21.5 runners in this one. Got Eric doing Nats prep, and got David Knoll doing Canadian Nats prep. 30 seconds in. All right, now it's Steve, Ryan, Eric, Pat, Jeff, George, Jeremy, and Dave. Your running order. That's Steve Leong out front. We're going to take the top car out of this one into the A-main event. 45 seconds in. Steve and Ryan doing battle here. That's blue and white versus the pink and white. Oh, trouble for Steve. So Ryan Randall now 2.5 seconds out. Vasutin up to the 2, followed by Steve. And we got Jeff right behind him, followed by George, Pat, and Jeremy. We're 1:15 down, 4:45 left. $120 down, 440 remains. Ryan, Eric, Steve, Jeff, George, Pat, Jeremy, and Dave. Fast lap being reset. Ryan R. Randall going at 14.4. Yeah, 1:45 down, 4:15 remaining. This is race number 2 of the main event round. So Ryan 4.8 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.6 ahead of Steve. Steve 1.8 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1.7 ahead of George. George 1.4 ahead of Pat. Pat 2.3 ahead of Jeremy. Jeremy 1.2 ahead of Dave. 3:50 to go, drivers. Eric pulling off a line through the chicane I haven't seen before. Almost straight lining it. We got 3:30 to go, drivers. Careful at that first double. That is clear. So Randall 4.5 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 3.3 ahead of Nyes. Yeah, Nyes 2.9 ahead of Laxon. Laxon 0.08 ahead of Leung. Leung 0.4 ahead of Brill. Brill 2.7 ahead of Natividad. Natividad 2.3 ahead of Knoll. We got 3 minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes left. Race leader making his way through traffic. That is the pink and white car. Down the back straight he goes. 3:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Ryan, Eric, Jeff, Pat, George, Jeremy, Steve, and Dave, your running order. Yeah, 2:25 remaining here. Ryan 4.5 ahead of Eric. Closest battle is going to be mid-pack. Jeff half a second up on Pat. Battling for the 3 spot. They got George 1 second behind them. Mid-pack battle still very much alive. Yeah, 4 minutes down, drivers. We're 4 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Ryan, Eric, Jeff, Pat, George, Steve, Jeremy, and Dave, your running order. Oh, roller. Careful at the rollers, guys. Careful at the rollers. Oh, careful at the rollers, guys. Minute 35 remains. So this time around, Ryan 4.1 ahead of Eric. Eric going 14.8 there. Oh, all sorts of mayhem going on in the chicane. All right, so leader going to be the pink and white. Second place going to be blue, green, gray with the flow red stripes. Your third place car going to be the green car, green and white.
1 minute left.
Yeah, 55 seconds left. Oh, 40 seconds to go. Randall 4 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 11 ahead of Brill. Brill 2 ahead of Knoll. Knoll 2.3 ahead of Loxon. Loxon 0.3 ahead of Nyes. Nyes 3 ahead of Leung. 25 seconds to go, drivers. Ten seconds left. Time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done.
Ryan R. Randall done. Patrick Brill done. David Knoll done. Eric Vasiodine done. George Laxon done. Jeff Nyes done.
That'll be a race, guys.
Steve Leung done.
Gonna be Ryan
All drivers
Randall
are
making his
finished.
way to the A main
Jeremy
event.
Natividad done.
So rest order will be Eric, Pat, Dave, George, Jeff, Steve, and Jeremy. All right, race number 3 of our main event round going to be
Barry
our A
Soppett.
main of 17.5 buggy. This one's going to be Kalis, Brian, Barry, Brian, Kevin, Omar, Julian,
Cake
and
Supreme.
Ryan.
Bruh. Kevin Allen.
right, I may need my drivers from that last group to come on out.
Goomba. Omar Manan Salsa. Ryan R. Randall. Julian Taylor.
All right, folks, let's set the grid. It's going to be Kalis on the number 1, Bryant on the number 2, Barry on the number 3, Brian 4, Kevin 5, Omar 6, Julian 7, Ryan 8. All right, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. We'll give up one more, Omar. One more. All right, we're 25 seconds in. Got Bryant trying to chase down Kalis here. 13-9 that time for Amir Fuente. 14-1 for Lowe. 14-2 for Soppet. Got 35 seconds in. Oh, Bryant giving it back to him. Losing a bit more. That's going to promote Soppet up to the 2 spot. We're 45 seconds in. Oh. We're 55 in, 5:05 to go. Kalis out front by 2.5 seconds. Oh, careful, turn one, wall ride. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Minute 10 down, 4:50 remains. Right now, Lowe 2.5 ahead of Soppet. Soppet 2.5 ahead of Allen. Allen 0.8 ahead of Goomba. We got a minute 25 down, 4:35 to go. All right, Kalis, Barry, Bryant, Kevin, Omar, Brian, Ryan, and Julian, your running order. So Kalis clocking in 2.5 ahead of Barry. Barry 2.5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 0.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 3.9 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.4 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.8 ahead of Julian. Got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes remaining. Race leader down the back straight, driving the blue, white with the red trim. Oh, Barry 2.9 behind your race leader. Got Kevin 5 behind Barry. Bryant 2 behind Kevin. Got 2:25 down, 3:35 to go. Bryant dropping fast lap here at 13.6. $3:20 to go. Kalis, Barry, Kevin, Bryant, Omar, Brian, Ryan, and Julian. Brian dropping another 13.6. He's trying to make his way back up to that lead pack. Three minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Barry Soppet going 13.9. $2:45 remaining. Brian dropping it down to a 13.5. 320 down, 240 left. Kalis going 13-6 that time by. We're 330 in, 230 to go. Kalis now 4 ahead of Barry. Barry 5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 4 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 7 ahead of Ryan. And Ryan 2.8 ahead of Julian. Kalis low going 13-5. All right, 355 down, 205 to go. Almost 4 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Kalis now 6 ahead of Barry. Barry 4 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 4.2 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 3.8 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.1 ahead of Brian last time around. Careful back straight. That's clear. BG now up to the 5 spot. Minute 35 to go. Barry Soppet 13-8 that time around. He backs it up with a 13-9. A minute 20 remains, drivers. Minute 10 remaining. 70 seconds to go. Kalis, Barry, Bryant, Kevin, Brian, Omar, Ryan, and Julian, the order. We are now 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Kalis 7 ahead of Barry. Barry 3.5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 7.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 5.5 ahead of Brian. Brian 0.3 ahead of Omar. Omar 11 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 6 ahead of Julian. 40 seconds remain. Thirty seconds left. Oh, race leader of a bobble. Doesn't cost him much, though. Brian going 13.5 and even faster 13.5 that time around. 10 seconds left, drivers.
Rice Cakes Supreme done. Omar Manan Salsa done. Bruh done. Julian Taylor done. Kevin Allen done. Barry Soppet done. Goompa done.
That'll be a
All
race,
drivers
guys.
are finished.
It'll be Kalis Lowe taking
Ryan
it.
R. Randall done.
Followed by Barry, Bryant, Kevin, Brian, Omar, Ryan, and Julian. All right, folks. We are going rookie up next. Rookie and sportsman truck. So this one's going to be Aiden, Milo, Theo, Joey, Max, and Matt.
Aiden Snow.
All right, this is rookie class. Race number 4.
Joey Ramos. Ten Carted. Matt Penna. Milo Laxon.
All right, I may need all my drivers from the previous group. All right, waiting on one more car to check in. All right, go ahead and take your grid spots, guys. Aiden 1, Milo 2, Theo 3, Joey 4, Max 5, and Matt 6.
Max Brandmeter.
All right, Aiden 1, Milo 2, Theo 3, Joey 4, Max 5, Matt 6. Okay, grid is good. Drivers, you will be racing for 5 minutes today. And that race will begin in less than 5. A little bit of a chaotic start here. So it is going to be Joey Ramos out front. So Joey just ahead of Aiden. Now it's Aiden just ahead of Joey. All right, we're 30 seconds in, 4:30 to go. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful on the straight. Go wide, wide, wide. That is clear. Careful on the back straight, guys. Entering the back straight, go inside. Yeah, 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. All right, race leader is approaching some traffic here. He's driving the blue ride, the dark blue ride. So if you see a dark blue car, just give him a little bit of room. That's all he needs. Second place will be coming through eventually. That is going to be yellow and green. If you see yellow and green, give him a little room too. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the middle. That is clear. All right, we're a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Aiden, Joey, Theo, Milo, Max, and Matt, your running order. 140 down, 320 remains. Yeah, Aiden 5 ahead of Joey. Joey 5 ahead of Theo. Theo 0.5 ahead of Milo. Milo 16 ahead of Matt. Matt 4 ahead of Max. All right, folks, we are now 2 minutes in. 3 minutes remain. All right, 210 down, 250 to go. Aiden just sets his fastest lap. 15.8 last time by. All right, we are 230 down, 230 to go. Got him. $220 to go, drivers. All right, 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
Careful in the middle, guys. Careful going crosstown. Yeah, minute 50 remaining. Aiden, Joey, Milo, Theo, Matt, and Max, your 4 running order. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. All right, Aiden holding down a 9-second lead. Got Joey 1.2 ahead of Milo. Milo 6 ahead of Theo. Theo will lap up on Matt, and Matt 7 seconds ahead of Max. Got minute 10 to go, drivers. Careful at the wall ride. Careful at the wall ride. That is clear. 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
All right, 50 seconds to go. Careful getting onto the back straight. Keep it tight. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. 30 seconds remain. All right, 15 seconds to go, drivers. Behind you. All right, time's about to
Joey
expire.
Ramos done.
It does.
Milo Laxon done. 10 Quartet done. Aiden Snow done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that'll be a race, guys. It's going
Matt
to be
Hanna
Aiden,
done.
Joey, Milo, Theo, Matt, and Max. All right, I may need y'all to set your cars down. Come on out to turn marshal. Up next is Stadium Truck. All right, this one's going to be Brian, Barry, Julian, Ryan, Pat, and George. Turn marshals will be all my guys who just raced.
Patrick Brill. Rice Cakes Supreme. Barry Soppet.
Oh. All right, I'm looking for turn marshals, guys. If you just raced that last one, I need you on track. This is
Ryan R.
13-5
Randall.
truck.
George Laxon.
Pat, you gonna make this one? All right. All right, let's get them all lined up on the back straight. It is going to be Brian on the 1, Barry on the 2. Julian, are you gonna make it? All right, then we'll have Ryan on the 4, Pat 5, George 6. Okay, do I have all my drivers from the last one? Let's see. All right, one more truck on the way to the grid.
Julian Taylor.
All right, folks, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. A little bit of calamity on the opening lap. A BG out front. Ryan up to the 2, followed by Pat, George, Barry, and Julian. $30 in. All right, 40 seconds down. BG going 14-5. Looking alive. First truck in the 14s in this group. BG. Oh, trouble for BG. That is going to allow double R to the top spot. Ryan Randall making a return to stadium truck racing. So this race will be R Ryan Randall. The R means returning. We got minute 10 down, 4:50 to go. Down the back straight they go. Battle for the lead. Going to be pink and white versus blue and yellow. Trouble for Ryan. That's going to move him back to at least, yeah. Well, that was interesting. Go. Looked like Ryan stepped on a couple of banana peels that lap. He drove the tires off of it. I hate it when that happens. Speaking of which, I need to glue some new buggy tires. That's always fun. Yeah, minute 50 down, 4:10 to go. All right, Barry giving Theo some words of encouragement. 2:05 down, 3:55 to go. All right, 2:20 in, 3:40 remains. O'Brien, 5.8 ahead of Barry. Barry, 4 seconds ahead of Pat. Pat, 1.6 ahead of Julian. Julian, 0.4 ahead of Ryan. Ryan, 2 ahead of George. 3:15 remaining. Well, last time by, Julian a 14.7 and Ryan a 14.8. Got George a 15.3, so trio of PRs being set here on lap number 10. 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Race for a 3 spot down the back straight. Julian versus Pat versus Ryan. Got 3:25 down, 2:35 to go. Brian, Barry, Julian, Pat, Ryan, and George, your full order. Got 4-wheel drive up next. $3:45 down, 2:15 to go. Careful in the middle, guys. Careful in the middle.
2 minutes left.
Oh. Got Ryan getting hit with the pile driver there. Minute 50 to go. A minute 35 to go. Minute 15 remains. Got BG 5.7 ahead of Barry. Barry 5.8 ahead of Julian. Julian 4.9 ahead of Patrick. Got Patrick 11 ahead of George. George 2 ahead of Ryan.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. A minute to go. BG out front. He is driving the yellow and blue. Second place, Barry Soppett driving highlighter yellow. Third place, run the white truck. Got 35 seconds to go, drivers. Fastest lap of this one actually going to Barry, 14.3. 15 seconds. Time about to expire.
Julian Taylor done.
BG sneaks across for the bonus lap,
Patrick Brill done.
which will be a
Barry
victory
Soppit
lap.
done. Ryan R. Randall done. George Laxon done. All drivers are
And
finished.
that will be a race.
Rice Cakes Supreme done.
So Brian takes that one, followed by Barry, Julian, Pat, Ryan, and George. All right, folks, up next is going to be four-wheel drive.
Goompa.
All right,
Bruh.
may need all my truck guys out here to marshal, please.
Jovi Levin. Jeremy Natividad. Julian Taylor.
All right, looking for my stadium truck group. I may need a little help. If I can get Brian Barry, Pat, Ryan, George, I'm going to need your help, guys. All right, I heard Barry. He's probably in this corner over here. I can't see. Yep. I got you, Barry. Got Brian. Got Pat. I got George. Who am I? There we go. I was looking for my missing man.
Oh, they're trapped. They're not that. They were okay up until the bit.
All right. They are ready to go. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing less than 5. Here we go. Oh, trouble for Jovi on the opening lap. Oh, taking a roll. Yeah, 25 seconds in, still a long race ahead. Right now it's Kalis out front by 0.9. Bryant 1.4 ahead of Jovi. Jovi 0.7 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.5 ahead of Jeremy. We're 40 seconds in, drivers. All right, 45 seconds in, 5:15 to go. Kalis, Jovi, Bryant, Julian, and Jeremy. Right now, Kalis Lowe holding down a 2.5 second lead. Jovi making his way back into the 2 spot. 13-4 for Kalis. 13-2 for Goompa that time around. All right, we're a minute 25 down, 4:35 to go. Kalis 2.4 ahead of Jovi. Jovi 0.4 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 4.4 ahead of Julian. Julian 6 ahead of Jeremy. Got minute 35 down, 4:25 to go. Good battle for the 2 spot. Got 2-wheel modified versus a 4-wheel drive. They're about to make their way down the back straight. Kalis Lowe going 13-3 last time by. So Kalis still 2.5 out front. Goomba for bobble. 2 down, 4 to go, drivers. All right, 2:15 in, 3:45 remaining. This time around, Kalis at 13-1. He's having fun out front. .230 down, 3:30 left. This time by Kalis, 3 seconds ahead of Jovi. Jovi is 1.8 ahead of Bryant. Bryant a lap up on Julian. Julian 10 ahead of Jeremy. 3:15 remains, drivers. Oh, Kalis with the bobble. That's going to allow Jovi to come into the picture. We got ourselves a battle now. 3 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Jovi, goes for the move. So that's going to put Mira Fuente into the top spot. 11-2, low 3. Oh, Jovi having a look there. Snagging the wheel. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Wall ride. All right, wall ride is clear. 3:30 down, 2:30 to go. Goomba out front, followed by 11 and low. This time by at the stripe, Bryant, 13.5. He is 0.8 ahead of Jovi. Jovi, 0.7 ahead of Kalis. 2:10 remains, drivers. All right, we are now 4 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Minute 50 to go. Jovi going 13-1 that last lap. Minute 40 to go. So this time by Bryant, 1.1 ahead of Jovi. Jovi, 1.1 ahead of Kalis. Got a minute 30 remaining, 90 seconds left. Careful at the first double. That's Jovi on his lid. Minute 10 remains. Careful in the middle. That's clear. All right, drivers, 5 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Bryant, Kalis, Jovi, Julian, and Jeremy. Battle is on between Low and Levin. They are 0.7 apart. Meanwhile, Bryant is 2.5 seconds up the road. 45 seconds left. .30 seconds to go. Oh, Jovi having a look there. 25 seconds. $15 seconds left. $5 seconds to go, drivers.
Jovi Levin done.
Kalis gets by for one more. Jovi does not.
Jeremy Natividad done. Goomba done. Bruh done. All drivers are finished.
That will be a race. Bryant
Julian
taking
Taylor
number
done.
1 of Open Buggy. Kalis 2, Jovi 3, Julian 4, and Jeremy 5. All right, folks, the next race up is going to be our next round of main events. Steam and Buggy, you guys ready to go? All right, C-Man and Buggy will be George, Terry, Theo, Ben, and Milo.
Terry O. Young. Ten car Ted. Ben Halverson.
All right, turn marshals are going to be my four-wheel drive racers. This is our C group of buggy. These guys are ready to go.
Milo Laxon. George Laxon.
All right, everybody's checked in. I got Kalis out here. I got Jeremy out here. I think I got Bryant over here. Looking for a few more turn marshals, guys. I should have Bryant, Kalis, Jovi, Julian, and Jeremy, or representatives on behalf. Lineup for this one: George 1, Terry 2, Theo 3, Ben 4, Milo 5. All right, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. A little bit of trouble at the beginning for George. Wow, we got Terrio out front, Theo in the 2, followed by Milo, George, and Ben. Oh, careful in the middle, guys. Careful ahead. "40 seconds in. And it's going to be Terrio out front leading Theo. These guys are still close. Less than 1 second separating those two cars. One down, 5 to go. So Terry out front. He is now 2 seconds ahead of Theo. Theo 5 ahead of Ben. Ben 1.5 ahead of George. And George 1.9 ahead of Milo. Minute 15 down, 4:45 to go. All right, 4:30 remains. Terrio out front. He is driving that red car with the lime wheels. About a minute 50 down, 4:10 remaining. So Terrio 2.7 ahead of Theo. Theo 5 ahead of Ben. Ben 3 ahead of George pulling off. Oh no. Yeah, 3:50 to go, drivers. So Terry just ahead of Theo here. 2.8 seconds the gap. 240 down, 320 to go. All right, we got 255 down, 305 to go. We're just about halfway through. All right, 320 down, 240 to go. Yeah, Terry just ahead of Theo. Those guys are about 8 seconds ahead of Ben. Ben 11 ahead of Milo. 225 to go. .210 remains, drivers. And it's going to be Theo out to the lead. He's now trouble for Theo.
2 minutes left.
Terry getting it wrong there. 4 down, 2 minutes to go. Minute 45 remains. Oh, Theo crosses over the line, 1.6 ahead of Terry. Terry, about 8 seconds up on Ben. A minute 20 to go, drivers. Battle to watch is the one out front, yellow versus red. Theo versus Terry, 1.6 is the gap still. Just over a minute to go.
1 minute left.
1.7 the gap. Careful at that double. .45 seconds to go. Gap is 2.4 between Theo and Terry. All right, 30 seconds remain, drivers. Ten seconds remains. Terry has caught him. This is going to be the last lap, drivers. Terry gets it wrong. Time has expired. 2 corners to go.
10
And
cars
Theo
done.
takes the victory.
Terry Young done. Ben Halverson done.
One more car,
All
and that will
drivers
be a
are
race,
finished.
guys.
Milo
So Theo
Laxon
winning
done.
the C group. All right, so podium for our C group today going to be Theo, Terry, and George. All right, this one's going to be Steve, Ryan, Eric, Jeremy, Pat, Jeff, and Dave. First podium of the day going to be our C group. That's going to be Theo,
Steve
Terry,
Lowe,
and George.
Jeff Nyes. Patrick Brill. Eric Vasiodine.
All right, I may need all drivers from that last one to
David
come on out and
Lowe.
marshal.
Jeremy Natividad.
Oh, careful at the wall ride, guys. That's clear. All right, we need all my guys from that last one to come on out and marshal.
Ryan R. Randall.
All right, guys, gonna need some turn marshals. Gonna need all my drivers from that last one, please. Yes. Whoever wins this one bumps. All right, could get maybe one volunteer, then we'll be good to go, I believe. So it is going to be Steve on the 1, Ryan 2, Eric 3, Jeremy 4, Pat 5, Jeff 6, Dave 7. Can I get one volunteer? One volunteer, please. That's a no, I guess. Oh, hey, Anthony. Thank you very much. We'll get you over there. Awesome. All right, this is our B main event. Drivers, best of luck. Winner goes on today, man. We are racing in less than 5. Here we go. Oh, a little pile up out front. So Ryan in the 1, Eric up to the 2, followed by Jeff. And we got Dave, Steve, Pat, and Jeremy. 20 seconds in. All right, Ryan, 0.4 ahead of Eric. Eric, 1.5 ahead of Jeff. Jeff, 0.5 ahead of Steve. Steve, 1.1 ahead of Dave. Dave, 0.9 ahead of Pat. Pat, 0.8 ahead of Jeremy. We're 45 seconds in. And leaders have broken away a bit. There's about 2 seconds from Eric to Jeff. Eric all over the back of the race leader here, putting pressure on him. Down the back straight they go. Minute 5 down, 4:55 to go. A little bump there. Vasutin doing the right thing. Careful ahead. Ryan continues to lead. Steve up to the 3. We're minute 15 down, 4:45 left. Race leaders making their way through Crosstown in front of the driver's stand. Through that goalpost chicane. 1:30 down, 4:30 to go. Ryan going 14-4 that time by. He's trying to stretch his legs and run. 1:40 down. Ryan 0.7 ahead of Eric. Eric 1.9 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 0.9 ahead of Steve. Steve 1.8 ahead of Dave. 1:50 down, 4:10 to go. All right, we're 2 minutes down, 4 minutes remaining. Down the back straight go our leaders, 1.2 now the gap. So Ryan Randall holding down fast lap of 14.4. That's Steve a 14.5, Eric a 14.8, everybody else 15.0 or 15.1. 2:25 in, 3:35 remaining. Ryan 0.7 ahead of Eric. Eric 2.3 ahead of Steve. Steve 1.7 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 2.1 ahead of Pat. Pat, let's see. Looks like trouble for Dave. Careful in the middle. 3:10 remains. Oh, it's going to be Vasutin now to the top spot. Randall in the 2. Randall's got Leung to deal with. We got 250 remaining, just past halfway. Careful at the rollers. That is getting cleared up. Terry doesn't know which way to go. There we go. 2:35 to go, drivers. Vasutin out front. Vasutin, Randall, Leung, followed by Nice, Brill, Noah, and Natividad. Careful at the wall ride. That's clear, clear. Oh, Vasutin getting a little bit funky there. Randall on the attack. And Randall up to the top spot. Oh, a little bobble down the back straight. Careful, back straight, back straight. Yeah, 4 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
So Ryan 3 seconds ahead of Eric. Eric 1.8 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1.7 ahead of Pat. Pat 1.2 ahead of Steve. Steve lap up on Dave. Dave 12 ahead of Jeremy. Minute 35 to go. Minute 25 remains. This time by, we got Randall 2.9 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 3.8 ahead of Brill. Brill 0.7 ahead of Nyes. Nyes 3.5 ahead of Leung. Leung 11 ahead of Noel. Noel 13 ahead of Jeremy. A minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds left.
One minute left.
Oh, this time by, Ryan is 4.2 ahead of Eric. Eric 2.8 ahead of Pat. Pat 0.8 ahead of Jeff. Jeff turning in his best lap of 14.6. 40 seconds remaining. $35 seconds left. This time by Ryan, 4 seconds up. Pat 2.3 back of Vasutin. 15 seconds left.
Steve Leung done. Ryan R. Randall done. Eric Vasutin done. Patrick Brill done. Jeff Nyes done. Jeremy Natividad done.
All right, now
All
be a
drivers
race.
are finished.
Ryan Randall makes it to the
David Will
main.
done.
All right, so your B main podium going to be Eric, Pat, and Jeff. All right, up next is going to be our A main number 2.
Barry Soppet. Bruh. Julian Taylor. Kevin Allen.
Careful up front, guys. Be careful up front.
Rice Cakes Supreme. Omar Manan Salsa. Goompa. Ryan R. Randall.
All right, need a few more turn marshals, guys. Need a few more turn marshals. looks like the podium proceedings taking a little longer than anticipated. All right, so we got marshals out here. Let's set the grid. It's going to be Kalis 1, Bryant 2, Barry 3, Brian 4, Kevin 5, Omar 6, Julian 7, Ryan 8. All right, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing less than 5. Here we go. All right, Kalis out front being pursued by Goompa and Barry. Down the back straight they go. 15 seconds in. Oh, trouble up front, guys. That is clear. Kalis continues to lead this one, 1.4 ahead of Barry. Barry 0.8 ahead of Brian. Brian making his way up to the 4 spot. We're 40 seconds in. Kalis, 2 14-0s in a row. Barry going 13.9 the second lap. Bryant at 13.7. 1 minute down, 5 minutes to go. Kalis currently 1.7 ahead of Barry. Barry 0.4 ahead of Brian. Brian 1 second ahead of Bryant. Bryant 0.4 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.8 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.2 ahead of Julian. Julian 3 ahead of Omar. That's the other way around now. Careful with the rollers, guys. Rollers. $125 down, 4:35 to go. Kalis going 13.6 last pass. Race leader driving the white and blue with the red trim. Second place going to be blue and highlighter yellow. Careful back straight, back straight. That's clear. Minute 45 in, 4:15 to go. Kalis continues to lead 3.5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1.7 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.083 ahead of Barry. Barry 7 ahead of Omar. Omar 8 ahead of Julian. Got 3:45 remaining, drivers. $225 down, 3:35 to go. Kalis, Bryant, Brian, Kevin, Barry, Ryan, Omar, and Julian. Careful, back straight, go inside, go inside. That is clear. 3:15 remains. And battle is on for the 2. That is Bryant versus Brian. Goompa versus BG down the back straight. Battle of the 2 blue and yellow cars. Got 3 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Kalis 6 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 0.7 ahead of Brian. Brian 2 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.6 ahead of Barry. Barry 1.9 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 7 ahead of Omar. Omar 5 ahead of Julian. We got 2:45 to go, drivers. $330 down, 2:30 to go. $220 remains here. Kalis now 6.4 seconds out front. Bryant now 2 seconds ahead of Brian. Brian 1.5 ahead of Kev. Kev 1.1 ahead of Barry. Barry 3 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 7.8 ahead of Omar. Omar 9 ahead of Julian. We're now 4 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Race leader down the back straight. That's going to be the white, blue with the red trim. Minute 40 to go, drivers. Whoa. Driving it off the wall. Got minute 20 remaining. Careful getting onto the back straight. That's clear. Minute 20 left. Ooh, careful getting onto the back straight, guys. Getting onto the back straight. Go wide.
One minute
I
left.
think Barry might have missed a lap here. All right, 45 seconds remain. Closest battle going to be Kevin versus Barry. Everybody else has some distance between them. 35 seconds to go. $20 seconds remain. Kalis going 13.6 last time by. Five seconds.
Bruh done. Ryan R. Randall done. Rice Cakes Supreme done. Kevin Allen done. Barry Soppet done. All drivers are finished.
All right, folks, I'll conclude
Done for
A
done.
number 2 of 17.5.
Omar
Our
Manan
podium
Salsa
for
done.
the day is going to be Kalis, Bryant, and Barry. Rest order, Brian, Kevin, Ryan, Omar, and Julian. All right, it is rookie time. Rookie A number 2, Aiden, Milo, Theo, Joey, Max, and Matt.
Matt Penna. Milo Laxon. 10 Carted. Joey Ramos.
Podium going to be Kalis, Bryant, and Barry.
Max Brandmeier.
All right, let's get all of our marshals out here. Drivers from that last one. Grid for this one is going to be Aiden on the 1, Milo 2, Theo
Aiden
3,
Snow.
Joey 4, Max 5, Matt 7. All right, grid is set. Do I have everybody from that last race? Left side's looking a little barren. Kalis, left side.
I'm shooting for you guys.
All right, folks, grid is set. Drivers ready. We're going racing. Less than 5. All right, we are 15 seconds in. Oh, trouble for Aiden. And trouble at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. 2 down. That's going to put Theo out front. Followed by Matt. Trouble for Joey. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Go wide, wide, wide. Go wide. That is clear. Yeah, 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. All right, 55 seconds in. Trouble for Aiden. That's going to give Theo some breathing room here. Theo representing Sportsman Truck here. All right, we're a minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. Whoa, careful on the back straight. Inside, inside. Thank you. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. All right, now it is Theo leading the way, driving that Sportsman Truck entry. Aiden leading the rookie group. Ooh, Omar with the get in the air. Careful in the middle, guys.
Oh, of the car.
All right, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Right now it's Theo, Aiden, Matt, Joey, Milo, Max. So Theo leading the way by about 5 seconds. Now down to 2 seconds. Aiden 10 ahead of Milo. Milo 1/10 ahead of Joey. Joey 3.5 ahead of Matt. Matt 2.5 ahead of Max. Yeah, 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. All right, 3 down, 2 minutes left. Yeah, Stadium Truck up next. Minute 45 to go. Theo Lynn leading the way. Trouble there for Aiden. Trouble for Theo as well. That's going to keep this one a race. Oh, they both go upside down. So it's going to be Aiden out front. Minute 15 to go. And now it's a race between our 2 Sportsman Truck entries. Wow, Milo pulling off a
1
whip
minute
there.
left.
Impressive. Hey, these kids learn quick. That's pretty awesome. We got our trucks racing each other here. Yeah, 35 seconds to go. Oh, back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. Pretty much. All right, 10 seconds to go. Oh, up front, up front.
Joey Ramos done. Milo Laxon done. 10 Quartet done.
All right, a few more cars yet to
Aiden
finish.
Snow done.
Aiden taking down the W.
Matt Penna done.
And
All
that will
drivers
be a
are
race,
finished.
guys. So
Max
rookie
Brand
podium
Mayer
today is going to be Aiden, Joey, and Matt. Aiden, Joey, Matt, please grab your cars, head to the podium. All right, folks, got our stadium truck class up next. Podium. Aiden, Joey, and Matt. Please grab your cars, head to the podium.
Julian Taylor. Barry Soppet. Patrick Brill. Rice Cakes Supreme.
All right, this is stadium truck and warm-up. I'm going to need all my drivers from the last race to turn marshal this one. All right, let's get all of our drivers from that last race. I need your help.
George Laxon. Ryan R. Randall.
All right, looks like I got most of my marshals. See, I got Matt, got Joey, got Max. Okay, there we go. All right, so Brian on the 1 spot, Barry on the 2, Julian 3, Ryan 4, Pat 5, George 6. All right, grid is set. Drivers, we are going racing in less than 5. And they are off. Oh, BG onto his lid. Unassisted. Well, he's still got a long race ahead. So it's going to be Soppet out front. Taylor right behind him. We're 25 seconds in. So we're 35 seconds down. Trouble for Barry there. That's going to put Taylor to the top. We're 45 seconds down. 5:15 to go. Oh, Taylor going a little too wide there. And that is going to allow Soppet to the top spot once again. He's got Ryan Randall all over the back tailgate. Ryan might have found some tires for that ride. Looking pretty hooked up here. Minute 15 down, 4:45 left. It is Soppet versus Randall out front. Oh, they both goof up at the rollers. BG now back to the 3 spot. Minute 25 down, 4:35 to go. Barry 0.4 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.3 ahead of Brian. Brian 2.5 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.1 ahead of Pat. We got 2 minutes down, 4 minutes to go. Oh, a little trouble for Ryan there. BG now back up to the 2 spot. Let's see what happens here. It come down to combined time, I believe, if there is a tie. .225 down, 3:35 to go. This time by 1.3 the gap between Barry and Brian. Yeah, 240 down, 3:20 to go. So we got that Barry-Brian battle there, 1.6 apart. Yeah, Brian 4 seconds ahead of Ryan. Ryan is 2.2 ahead of Pat. Pat 0.1 ahead of Julian. Ryan going off trajectory there. That is going to allow Pat and Julian to close in. We got 3:10 down, 2:52 go. .320 down, 2:40 to go. Barry going 14-4 last time around. This time by, gap between our top 2 trucks is 2.5 seconds. So yellow truck's your leader. Yellow, the blue and yellow, your second place runner. Ryan in the 3 spot, driving the pink and white. All right, we got 3:50 down, 2:10 to go. Trouble for Barry. That's going to put BG to the front. 4 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Brian up by 0.6. Barry 9 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.5 ahead of Julian. Julian 1 ahead of Pat. Pat a lap up on George. Minute 45 remains here. This is Stadium Truck on track. Minute 40 to go. Brian 1.4 ahead of Barry. That's the battle to watch. Minute 30 to go, 90 seconds left. All right, a minute 20 to go. This time by at the stripe, 1.1 is the gap. Barry going 14-2 that time by. Minute 5 remains.
1 minute left.
BG responds to 14-1 that time by. Leaders are approaching traffic. All right, this time by 0.9 is the gap between BG and Barry. 40 seconds left. Comes down to this. 30 seconds to go. 1 second between our top 2 trucks. Trouble for Barry. That might be the final nail in the coffin here. 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. BG might have the victory lap here.
Patrick Brill done. Barry Soppet done. Ryan R. Randall done. Rice Cakes Supreme done. All
And that
drivers
will
are
be a race,
finished.
guys.
George
BG
Blackson
taking the
done.
overall victory in Stadium Truck. So your podium for the day in this category, Brian 1, Barry 2, and Ryan Randall getting that third and final podium spot. All right, now take us into the final race of the day. That is four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive open.
Jovi Levin. Bruh. Goompa. Jeremy Natividad.
All right, we need the drivers from Stadium Truck out here, please.
Julian Taylor.
All right, I'm looking for turn marshals, guys. If you just race Stadium Truck, I need your help. All right, I may need a few more turn marshals, guys. Looking for my truck group. Can I get Brian, Barry, Ryan, Pat, and George out here? Okay, I think we got our marshals now. All right, it's going to be Jovi on the number 1, Kalis 2, Brian 3, Julian 4, and Jeremy 5. Okay, grid is set. Drivers ready. We're going racing. Less than 5. Here we go. Jovi 11 leads them off. Got a two-wheel drive leading, a pack of four-wheels. All right, we're 25 seconds in, 5:35 to go. And now we got ourselves a battle for that 2 spot. Kayla's trying to hold off Bryant. So the way this works out, if Bryant finishes second and Kalis does not win, Bryant would win the overall. If Kalis pulls off a win, he would win the overall. Jovi would need a victory and Bryant to finish third or worse. Minute 15 down, 4:45 left. All right, now it is 11.6 ahead of Low. Low 1.8 ahead of Mirafuente. Yeah, Bryant clocking in, 5 seconds ahead of Julian. Minute 35 down, 4:25 remains. 11 with a 15-1 that time by. So Jovi now 1.6 ahead of Kalis. Bryant turning it around. He's not going the right direction. Minute 50 down, 4:10 to go. Two down, four remains. Jovi this time by 1.6 clear of Kalis. Kalis finds himself 3.5 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 5.5 ahead of Julian. Julian 11 up on Jeremy. We got 2:15 down, 3:45 left. $2.25 down, 3:35 remaining. Oh, Jovi 2.3 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 4 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 7.6 ahead of Julian. Julian 12 ahead of Jeremy. Got 3:15 to go, drivers. Three down, three to go. Oh, Kalis has the tumble. So we got 3:10 down, 2:50 remaining. This time by Jovi 11 now 4.5 seconds out front. Yeah, Kalis 2 seconds ahead of Bryant. Trouble in the cinnamon roll. $3.30 down, $2.30 to go. Oh, Bryant taking a tumble.
2 minutes left.
All right, you heard the man. 2 minutes to go. Minute 40 remains. Jovi 11 now 3 seconds ahead of Kalis Lowe. Kalis up on Bryant by a lap. They're having a battle nonetheless. Whoa, Kalis launches it. Minute 25 to go. All right, Jovi's lead now 4 seconds. Minute 15 remains. All right, drivers, we got 5 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Race leader driving the black and orange. Second place going to be the blue and white with the red trim. Third place right behind him. Got 45 seconds left. $30 seconds remain. Oh, Jovi with a little bobble there. Lands on all four wheels, though. 15 seconds left. All right, folks,
Jovi
finish the
Levin
lap.
done.
You are on.
Julian Taylor done. Bra done. Goompa done. All drivers are finished.
All right, folks, that will
Jeremy
be
Nativity
a
done.
race. And your podium, computer says, Jovi 11 taking overall, Kalis 2, and Bryant 3. All right, that will conclude today's day of racing. Thank you guys for coming out. So we got another Sunday race coming up later this month. So next week, I believe we're scheduled to race on road. After that, though, April 26th, we got another Sunday race in the works. Once again, thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you again soon.